So we're going to address one of the biggest roadblocks of you getting your athletes to college, and that is relationships, right? We all know that it's not what you know necessarily, it's who you know. And that's pretty true in most sporting arenas. And wrestling's no different. And the thing with wrestling, especially at the next level, is that the opportunity is a little bit limited, especially Division One. And it's limited regionally as well, right? Where I grew up on the West Coast, there's not a ton of opportunities, they've gotten less. And so it's not like you have like all these opportunities and these chances to meet and rub shoulders with all these coaches. There's other places that you do, right? The Midwest is just, there's so many wrestling opportunities there, and the coaches are pretty visible. And then on the East Coast, same kind of thing. And so if you're trying to like get into that area, right? You're trying to get in that arena and bridge that gap. There's things that you got to remember, right? One is you got to seek out opportunities. And this is hard to do because you don't feel valued as a coach, right? But you got to realize that these coaches of these programs, they're going to appreciate people reaching out to them, introducing themselves, sharing their experiences, whatever it might be, that you're a fan, right? They'll like that. They'll appreciate that. But they're also busy, and so there can't be a ton of fluff. There can't be a ton of small talk. It's got to be pretty straight to the point. Hey, my name is Luke. I coach at this high school. I have some kids that are pretty tough. Here's their names. They're going to be wrestling at these tournaments. Look for them. That's pretty simple, right? The other thing is if you get a chance to go to camps, or if you see them at tournaments, or if you see them at national events, stop and talk to them. They're all pretty cool people. I know that my college coaches, they're pretty intimidating, even for me sometimes as an athlete, just to go and stop and talk to them when I first got there and first met them. But when you get to know them, they're really great people. They want to add value to people. That's just who they are. Most of them are, right? When you're a career coach, that's what you do. Your job is to add value to the people you have. And so if you can reach out to them and find those opportunities, the emails are usually listed. If they're not, you can call the secretary and find them, right? And just send emails occasionally and just start building those gaps. And then when you do have a chance to see them, now you have something to talk about. And so that's something that I learned one time. I was listening to a podcast with Jesse Itzler, and he said that he used to do that. He just would send emails to all these really high-ranking corporate people. And so if you ever saw him, he had a reason to talk to him. Hey, did you ever get my email? And they're like, oh, I don't know who you are. And then he would have a way to talk to him and kind of bridge that gap. So just make contact, make it simple, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. That's one of the biggest things. Relationships take time, and sometimes when you're starting them, it takes more of your time than others. So give it a try.